Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer purchased this monitor several years ago and has used it extensively, often for 8 to 12 hours daily at maximum brightness. Despite initial concerns about potential burn-in, a risk amplified by the reviewer's work involving long periods of static text on screen and occasional overnight use, no burn-in has occurred. Furthermore, contrary to early speculation about premature pixel failure, all pixels remain functional and the display quality is as vibrant as on the day of purchase. The reviewer's only significant complaint centers on an inaccurate product description. The refresh rate was advertised as 75 Hz, but the monitor actually operates at 60 Hz. This discrepancy was initially disappointing, especially given the high cost and perceived risk of purchasing the monitor. However, the reviewer ultimately kept it and remains satisfied with the purchase. The reviewer has resisted upgrading despite considering newer models. While tempted by a larger, curved monitor with a higher refresh rate, the reviewer notes the significant decrease in pixel density, PPI, of the newer option. The difference in PPI between the current monitor and the newer model is substantial enough to noticeably impact image quality, particularly for text-heavy tasks. While the curved screen and increased refresh rate of the newer model are appealing, the reviewer judges the improvements insufficient to justify the considerable additional cost. The reviewer concludes by stating that their current monitor remains the best available option and that a future upgrade would only be considered if a larger monitor with a similarly high pixel density were released.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer recently upgraded from an older iMac with a smaller screen to a new Mac M2 Max, necessitating a larger monitor for graphics work. The search for a replacement proved unexpectedly challenging. The goal was a high-resolution, large-format display with excellent color accuracy, a single cable connection, and HDR capabilities, all within a reasonable budget. Many monitors met some but not all of these criteria, making the search frustrating. Ultimately, this monitor fulfilled nearly all requirements. While not curved as initially desired, this aspect proved less important in practice. The resolution, although technically not a true 5K due to the ultra-wide aspect ratio, offers stunning picture quality after calibration. 3 weeks of use have solidified the reviewer's satisfaction with the image quality, even compared to the high standards of a Mac Retina 5K display. The monitor's numerous picture customization options provide a degree of control, although they possess a slight learning curve. The joystick control mechanism, initially unfamiliar, was quickly mastered. Pre-purchase concerns about audio control proved unfounded. The monitor's audio integrates seamlessly with the Mac, enabling full audio adjustments via the keyboard. However, two minor drawbacks exist: the lack of keyboard-controlled zoom functionality, a feature the reviewer misses, and the absence of swivel capabilities. This limits adjustability for collaborative work scenarios. Interestingly, finding a monitor that met the reviewer's needs required choosing a model that had been available for several years, as current market trends favor larger, lower-resolution displays for gaming or smaller, high-resolution options. Despite being an older model, this monitor boasts excellent picture quality, sufficient brightness, and highly accurate color reproduction. The seamless one-cable Thunderbolt 3 connection to the new Mac via the compatible Thunderbolt 4 port is a significant advantage. While not perfectly flawless, the minor shortcomings are easily managed. The reviewer expresses overall high satisfaction with the monitor's performance and notes that, despite being discontinued, the available stock represents good value. The included warranty and helpful tech support further enhanced the positive experience.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found this monitor to be truly transformative, offering a user experience that exceeded expectations. However, a minor yet frustrating issue emerged during setup. Connecting the included USB-C cable to a Mac, specifically tested with both newer and older models, initially failed to display the monitor's maximum supported resolution. Even replacing the USB-C cable with a premium alternative didn't resolve the problem. The solution, surprisingly, lay in the monitor's settings. Changing the DisplayPort version from the default to version 1. For unexpectedly unlocked the full resolution capabilities. This was particularly perplexing as the connection was via USB-C, not DisplayPort. The fact that adjusting a seemingly unrelated DisplayPort setting was crucial to achieving optimal performance highlights a potential oversight in the device's design or documentation. Once this adjustment was made, the monitor functioned flawlessly, delivering the highest resolution and simultaneously providing power to the Macs and enabling the connection of keyboard and mouse via the monitor's ports. The functionality, after the initial hurdle, proved excellent. The reviewer's only significant complaint lies with the lack of clear instructions regarding this DisplayPort setting. The manual should explicitly state the necessity of changing this setting to version 1. To achieve the full resolution when using a USB-C connection, emphasizing that this is required even though Thunderbolt and DisplayPort are distinct technologies. While the overall experience was overwhelmingly positive, the initial confusion caused by this unintuitive setup detracted slightly from the perfect 5-star rating. A simple, clear note in the documentation would have eliminated days of troubleshooting and frustration.